And I hope that this investigation now, which is finished, it's totally finished, no collusion, no obstruction. I hope they now go and take a look at the oranges of the investigation. I am the chosen one. Somebody had to do it.
To my Mormon friends, my Latter-day Saint friends, think of him as Captain Moroni. He seeks not power but to pull it down. He seeks not the praise of the world or the fake news, but he seeks the well-being and the peace of the American people.
With my man Travis.
Travis, you're a year too late.
Now they've got Tay-Tay pretending to date Trey K. That's what I call Travis K. And really, what would Taylor even see in Travis? He's only like 6'5". He's worth $50 million max.
I'm Travis!
Travis Wayne Goodsell. So, it's Sunday, which means I just finished watching SNL from last night, and apparently Trump can't get over me. He's still upset with the oranges of the investigation that I humiliated him with on all over the world. See, back in those days, I had a website and turned it into a professional website on the 23rd of September 2017, and tied it with my YouTube channel, and was posting videos and audio vlogs, or whatever they're called, podcasts, and had memes galore along with blogs. And it wasn't about just the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. It was also criticism of the Trump presidency. And I was getting 3,000 views per day, and was very popular worldwide. I saw that Russia had an interest in my website, as they were stealing the posts and sending me emails asking me for my Paleo-Hebrew decipherment. I guess they didn't want to pay for it on Amazon. And China, Saudi Arabia, Philippines, yeah, they're all coming to my website back in the good old days. And so, yeah, when that one morning I was posting about the Florida oranges, on how the latest hurricane had ruined the new crop that had been destroyed by the previous massive hurricane down there in Florida. And so, apparently Trump had seen it, because when he got on TV that morning, in the Oval Office, on camera, the oranges of the investigation. And so, yeah, he was following my website postings, I noticed. There was some other stuff that indicated that he was watching me. And there are others that have been watching me, not just the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Because, like I said, my memes were plentiful. And so if you did a search for me and went to the images, just flooded with all my memes. The good old days. Yep. So, yeah, it was ruined first by the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints the very next day after I sued them. They had bought out my web provider website, and the new management thanked me, and so I was forced off of the website the very next day. Well, and so then it was in 2022. It was while I was in the shelter. I did videos talking about it, how there was a purge on all of the search engines in real time, and it went on for days, and nobody was talking about it except for the Bright Ideas channel on YouTube. He was the one that noticed it and was doing videos on it, and so I checked and confirmed. Sure enough, there was a massive purge in real time as I was witnessing files getting deleted. And as it turns out, in the aftermath, my website postings and memes gone. They purged me. That's what that was all about. And so, yeah, I still, to this day, do not have a Wikipedia page, Wikipedia page, despite being known worldwide for deciphering Paleo-Hebrew. YouTube doesn't give a damn about Paleo-Hebrew. You've made that very clear. But on Amazon, it's my #1 seller. On Academia, it's my #1 viewed content. And so, worldwide, guys. And so it's a shame that Mormons are in denial of me. But to have SNL Trump, he just can't get over it. And so thanks for the additional video clip to add to my collection. And the weekend update, the final one. I'm gonna make you watch it because it has to do with Utah and women's fashion. Oh, just awesome. All right, so I was gonna do this video, bringing it out of retirement. We'll hold off. So yeah, I was retired right before conference last year in October. I said, all right, that's it. Then it's clear that I'm shut down after April conference. And so I'm just leaving Mormons to be destroyed because that's what you choose. You want to be destroyed, utterly destroyed. You have no interest in Zion. You have no interest in studying to know the truth and realize you're getting played. And so I retired. Went and spent my time with my fashion plates until conference came around and Nelson did his video insertion, and so I did a couple of videos on that, and then Armageddon happened, and so I came out of Armageddon to go, see, I told you. And you still don't care. And so, yeah, I'm having to transfer files over from my retirement storage because of that. And so, yeah, this book also got put into storage, filed away. And yeah, you can see there's the bookmark. I'll do the video eventually, some year, again, to go over it with you. But I know of where I'm speaking over 3.5 videos on this channel and closing in on 3.9 on TWG. And I was threatened by Google saying that if I don't keep using it, I'll lose it. My TWG Gmail account, which is tied to the YouTube account. So yeah, I still have another year. It should be next year when the time limit runs out, whether they stick to that or not. But nonetheless, I have no interest in pursuing that other channel anymore. I'd leave it on YouTube so you guys can refer to it, as the home page has the link to go directly to it. Because there's other TWGs. And yeah, YouTube, you know, they wouldn't leave me alone on that channel either. They are cyber terrorists. And now they're worse after being forced into Congress, and homemaking mothers are furious with them when they're not the ones to blame. The Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is to blame. But nonetheless, notwithstanding, Michael Moore. Yeah, see, I'm popular. On breaking bombshell LDS Church news, which, yeah, is the latest breakout video. This video, or this comment, was flagged by YouTube. Oh my God, I didn't think they flagged videos anymore, or comments. I thought they were retaliating. And so, yeah, he's threatening me to be silent. He's threatening me to deny Joseph Smith and the Book of Mormon and the learning of the Jews. Because that's what Mormons do. They're evil. Right, Mormons? Prove me wrong. Oops. Can't do it, can you? You're absolutely insane. Again, the beam in the moat, so true, so true. And there is something dangerous in your eyes. Well, when I did the laundry the other day, I did get whipped right in the cornea. It hurt. There's nothing dangerous in people's eyes. That's a hateful thing to say. And so, sure enough, Beam and Moat, you are very sinister, evil, and irresponsible. Individual. If you listen to this video, this is a shorter version remade with the church news. Because after their meeting on Thursday, boom, the views took off. Right after their meeting. And people keep trying to gaslight me and get me to deny that the church is paying attention to me. You do not understand the big picture. Everybody wants to deny my existence, deny my life, deny who I am, deny what I have done and accomplished. And Michael Moore, Mr. Irresponsible. And so he continues on. And please stop filling your pride with your 1,000 followers. 1.21 followers. Come on now, it's bigger. Don't cut me short. And what is just, it's a human nature evil. Because when I didn't have very few and very many followers, I was getting the Mormon comments of the ad populum fallacy of how I'm a loser because I don't have any followers. And I'm not getting attention on my videos. And now, a breakout video, 1.21K video viewers, subscribers, and I'm still getting attacked. It's not up to me who follows me. And he's just got so many pent-up aggression in him that he just unleashed. Dear God. And so he says, get a life. Yeah, I'm dead. You see dead people, don't you? SNL. And leave people alone. There's the threat. Let the church get away with their crimes. Because he doesn't have to click on my video. Other people don't have to click on my video. The 1.21K subscribers don't have to subscribe to my video channel. And so I'm leaving people alone. Social media allows me to be myself and leave people alone. I'm not trolling on other people's channels. I don't do what Michael Moore did to me. But apparently he wants me to go to his channel and trash talk him because he's following the golden rule, right? It's just, dear God, the church is busted. Anybody with half a brain can figure out that the church is not good. That they are sinister, they are evil, they are irresponsible. They are the cause for everything. And I'm warning you. I'm warning Michael Moore. Your life is in danger, Michael. The church is trying to hurt you. And yet, Michael Moore attacks me to defend the church who are trying to hurt him. And Alan, the other comment reply video from last night that I put up this morning. Dear God, guys. Should I quote from Michael Moore? Get a life. Learn about the beam and the moat. Maybe that should be the theme or the title rather than Trump refers to me. Let's put them both down. SNL Trump. Alrighty. Richard McCarthy. You pulled a naughty no-no, Richard McCarthy. Don't comment on other people's comments. Unless it has to do with their comment, which their comment was approved by me because their comment had to do with the video topic. Atoning for atonement. Groundhog Day. And I really love those pictures. Thank you to the email person who sent them to me. Those are cool. And so the original one is "You Are Not Me." He said religion is intellectually dishonest. So yeah, he's correct. So I approved his comment on that video. But then Richard McCarthy commented on that, which he shouldn't have. He's not talking to "You Are Me." He's not talking to me. He's getting his thing out there. He's trying to support it technically, but he's not being intellectual. Because remember, atoning for atonement of Mormon Jesus Christ. Do I need to explain this again for you? Jesus atoned so we don't have to. But we have to in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. But Jesus is not Joseph Smith's Christ or the Book of Mormon's, even though it has his name. This is what Constantine caused and led to the Dark Ages. Christians are not making the connection. We had philosophy, we had science, and all sorts of highly intelligent design and art and it's civilization. And then Constantine, to attack the Jews, created Christianity, and in so doing put that world into darkness. It's called the Dark Ages because all of that intelligence and knowledge is gone. And people no longer bathe. Their clothes stuck to their bodies because of the darkness of Constantine's Christianity with Jesus. That's what faith in Jesus Christ did to the world. Put the world into literal darkness and stupidity and unintelligence and lack of knowledge. And Christians still to this day are in denial. You know them by their fruits, guys. And you're in denial. And so, yes, why is this church called the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints when the Book of Mormon says learning of the Jews? The church is purposely making Mormons evil, dumb, dark like the Lamanites. Ta-da! It's not literal history. And so here Richard McCarthy is responding to this, saying Jesus warned of corruptions of organized religion and the traditions of man. No, he didn't, unless you're referring to the Gospel of Thomas. I think I said Timothy in another video the other day. I think it's the Gospel of Thomas, where the Jesus character for the Jewish author of the Gnostics spoke of, you lift a rock and there I am, see a stone or a tree branch and there I am. And so people then assume that he's talking about organized religion. And with the discovery of that document, you now have certain Christians who have been disenfranchised by organized religion that they were born and raised into, and decide that they're going to worship their own Jesus in their own image without an organized religion. So it started a whole movement of unaffiliated Christians as a result of that. And it's crept into the Mormon church too. John Huntsman Jr. claims he's this kind of Mormon. He's a spiritual Mormon. He doesn't really get involved with the organization of the church, but he still is a practicing, believing Mormon. And so, nonetheless, he's also now revealed as a pedophile. Our governor of Utah and two-time ambassador, one to China, one to Russia, are two enemies. And he's a child pedophile being connected in Jeffrey Epstein's Little Black Book, just like Trump doing his little happy dance in SNL. And so, yeah, the traditions of man, God, Constantine is the traditions of man. The Jews wrote your Bible. And Richard McCarthy is still an anti-Semite. He's trying to claim that, yeah, sure enough, religion is intellectually dishonest by distancing Jesus from the religion that is causing the intellectual dishonesty. Can't do that. You are wrong. You do not get it. And so instead, Richard is intellectually dishonest with us because of the misinformation he's received for his interpretation of Jesus. And I don't think he's going to come around, because clearly he didn't listen to my video. He didn't understand atoning for the atonement. So, yeah, I don't want him coming back. Searching for the Latter-day Mormon Christ. Only for those interested. There are many who aren't interested. My big bombshell video lately had 32 dislikes, as it's at 1.843 on the management page and what you see if you click on the video. the analytics is a little more real time, and it's far more, I believe. Let's check. It's past 2 days, so I gotta go to its page 1894. What's the difference in views now? So, what was it? 1.5. Oh, yeah, it's showing 1.8K on the video page, but it's closer to 1.9K. Alrighty, and so yeah, if you're interested in the learning of the Jews, because people go to the wrong video where I refer to something, and you're supposed to have prerequisite knowledge to know what I'm talking about. Because if you're brand new, you need to understand that I've been doing lots of videos for several years now. For you to just come to one video and make a comment when you didn't even bother to try to check things out, to do your research, you know, if you check things out and you still realize that my playlists don't seem to be worded to answer your question, fine, go ahead and ask your question. I'll respond in a video. But to not even attempt to at least check me out first, you're rushing to a hasty conclusion. And that's a big problem for most Mormons who attack me. And so, yeah, I'm helping you study your scriptures to know the true Christ from the Bible, which Joseph Smith embraces along with the Book of Mormon. So are you interested, or are you going to keep pushing your Christianity on me, your Islam on me, your Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints on me? Are you going to keep threatening me to deny the actual Christ from the scriptures that you claim are yours, but have misinterpreted them? And so, Trialed Faith is commenting here. He says, I've been following for a few days, and so he's seen half of a video. It's the same complaints. When I do short videos, people demand and get angry that I didn't explain things. The Bednar one, for example. And then when I do hours of video, people complain it's too long. Why don't I just get to the point? Nobody is satisfied. And so I'm not doing my channel for you. I am doing what I am inspired to do, and if you don't like it, wah. And so he says, and it's taken me so much effort to understand the prophecies. I was hoping this video would have helped you. I'm getting there. Because to, again, repeat, section 103, verses 16 and 17. That is your key to deciphering the prophecies. Mormons. It's all about Mormons. Mormons are the house of Israel. So in all of the scriptures where there's the house of Israel, put in Mormons. Where you see Jesus or other protagonists of the story, you put in the actual Christ, who is Mormon. The antagonist, the false prophet of the great and abominable church in the latter days. So Pharaoh, yep. The president of the great and abominable church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, whose baby name meaning is Lucifer. And so it's not Moses going to Pharaoh as literal history. It's the Latter-day Mormon suing the church in the latter days. And it talks about 2020 with all of the Exodus stuff. And Mormons didn't go. He parted the waters and Mormons didn't go. And so, yeah, same thing with Jesus. He wasn't born in the Roman period time. It's a Jew who wrote it. He's prophesying. It's the 23rd of September, 2017, from Revelation chapter 12. He starts his ministry to Mormons in Utah. And once you understand that key, the scriptures are a whole new paradigm. And like I said, we now have 2 months and 4 days. And I'm suspecting that it'll most likely be a 9/11 event, assuming that they go through with it. Because it's the enemy, guys. It's not God, it's not me. It's the enemy that are plotting this. A 9/11 event is coming. The church is claiming it's Monday after their April conference. And so, yeah, this April conference is all about Jesus coming. Because that's what we are told is going to happen in the order that it will happen. Adam is first. Then he comes to the Mormons. And then, after being crowned by the Mormons at Zion, and it was supposed to be with the temple, he then goes to the Middle East in the midst of the war with the big 9/11 event, the day that shall burn as an oven, and murders everybody. And the surviving Jews, he converts to the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. And then those converted Jews then go to Islam to convert them. That is the order. And here we are. 2 months, 4 days. And Mormons just, they don't see it because they don't study. They don't know the danger. Because Jesus isn't doing any of this. The church is. The church has set up everything that is going on in the news. Everything. I've been doing these videos all these years. I've been studying. I've been watching. I've put everything together. I've got the documents. I've got the financial receipts. Your lives are in great danger. And so Trial of Faith says he's getting there. He says, I'd love if you could give me a link to the videos that talk about the prophecies for this year. 3 Nephi chapter 7. reference this year is also to 3 Nephi chapter 11. To replace the day that shall burn as an oven, they did climate change disaster. For 8, 9, and 10. With the 3 days of darkness, I think they did. 3 days of darkness is the 3 solar eclipses for the whole latter days. That ends with the death sign in heaven on 8 April 2024, the day after conference, the day that shall burn as an oven from Revelation 19. So that's what we got going. This is what I'm doing in my videos. I'm explaining everything for you guys. Nelson is not. Nelson, again, is not warning you of the danger that's coming because he is the one that's causing it. And he's already been murdering you. Your friends and family who are dead, yeah, it's because of him. He called China in January. He knew, and he didn't do anything to save us. So yeah, if you know somebody who died from COVID, Nelson is responsible because he knew and did not warn. And yeah, it had to do with a certain lawsuit that got served on the 24th of February. We're coming up on that anniversary in 20 days. Yep. Miss Melissa's birthday. And I have to suppress it because it would just bring me to unbearable tears what the church did to me. All to punish me for doing what they raised me to do. They raised me to study Mormonism. And so I did it. And now they're punishing me for studying Mormonism because I have learned for myself that the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints is not Joseph Smith's church and is false and evil and malicious and criminal and terroristic and seditious. See, even SNL, they know Texas seceded. I told you in advance. I told you. I'm screaming to you guys to listen, warning you, and you don't care. And the meaning of the Bible and the Book of Mormon stories as intended by Nephi and the Jewish authors. Yeah, prophecies. That key. Section 103, verses 16 and 17. He's now saying he's having a blast with this content. It's a breath of fresh along the repetitive Christian channels. I'm sure breath of fresh air along with the repetitive Christian channels that wait for a Santa like Messiah. Well, I just had the idea for the intro and did it. That's why I do it, hoping that somebody will be benefited from it and learn how to learn. Because I'm not telling you what to learn and forcing you to believe it. But everybody's trying to force me to believe. So obviously this one gets approved. So stay away from his comment unless you're going to add to it, which is in harmony with the content of the video. And yes, this first video of the day is going to be purposely long so that I can bathe and shave and have breakfast. It's what I do. Curtis Geiger, all religions can live together. The Bednar video. Curtis, this is not doctrine. All peoples must be converted. He did it. I did another video talking about this, and he did it. God, I know you guys so well, and it's not a good thing. All peoples must be converted to the one and only true church. Yeah, take away their agency. Good job, Curtis. Law of Lucifer. After our death on earth, we will be charged with the conversion of all mankind. Even as missionaries, we were told we don't convert. Those who do not convert will ultimately be sent to live with Satan and his followers. No, oh my God, you don't even know the theology of Mormonism. Even Jasmine and James now know. Because the missionaries didn't teach them either. I had to teach them. Plan of salvation, according to we as missionaries in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints. Premortal council in heaven before the earth is created. Heavenly Father tells his council, hey, this is how it was done on my planet when I was a mortal being and then got exalted. And so I recommend that we follow this same pattern for my children and give them agency to choose which kingdom of glory to reside in after they're dead on earth. And Lucifer says, hold on. I got a better way. Let's take away their agency and save everybody in the highest degree of the celestial kingdom, regardless of whether there's enough females to have polygamy. For child bride marriage. And so Heavenly Father said, okay, go and tell the people both plans. Let them choose. And so we as spirits are being told about the different plans, and we're getting into fights. Swords are drawn. And they keep going through us because we're spirits. And in the end, it ended up having to be that Lucifer and his minions were cast to earth, but were never to be born of a woman to have bodies. And those who wanted Jesus's plan to be the one for Heavenly Father's plan, were saved for the latter days to come in the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, to be the chosen ones, to go around the world and force people to be a part of the one true church. And so, yeah, Saturday's Warrior, it's an actual video clip footage of the actual event that happened. Even though the church prophet said, no, it isn't. It's not approved by the church. And then there were those who were fence sitters. Right, James? And they're the ones that Mormons now have to go to convert to the one and only true church. And so we live on this earth. If we join the church, we go to the spirit world in paradise. If we don't, we go to hell in the spirit world. And we wait for our judgment day, which, yes, the second coming of Jesus starts the resurrection for those who are child bride polygamists for the highest degree of the celestial kingdom. And then after that are the other two levels in the celestial kingdom, who are servant angels, right, Jasmine? To those with child bride wives. And then Christians, who are good people but didn't join the one and only true church, go to the terrestrial kingdom. They have to wait until all of the celestial are taken care of first. Then their resurrection starts. And then the bad people, Travis and adulterers and abortionists, Mountain Dew drinkers, those who didn't wear their garments, their magic underwear, they go to the telestial kingdom. And that is after the millennium, when their resurrection is. And then, after that resurrection, then to cast out Lucifer and his minions yet again from the earth, which is going to be Jesus' throne, they go to outer darkness. No kingdom of glory. That's where Satan and his followers go. Curtis should have known this if he's Mormon. Curtis should have known this if he went on a mission. Curtis got it wrong. And so, I call fake imposter troll, because all Mormons know this. And for Curtis not to get it right, when obviously he should have gone on a mission, unless he's a convert to the church. That's the only excuse he has for not knowing this. Like James and Jasmine's neighbor. I could see him pulling this kind of a stunt. Being taught to hate by the missionaries, joining the church, not knowing anything, finding my channel, and boom, attacking me with the incorrect information. But otherwise, this clearly is not the plan of happiness of the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints, as we are taught. So, and so he's actually, by saying that I'm wrong, he's saying that I'm not converted and therefore I'm going to be with Satan and his followers. YouTube should have flagged this. Dear God. And so, Nephi's vision of Latter-day Saints Mormons in Book of Revelation, chapter 11. Wow, that was like a long time ago. Davy Drew wasted everybody's time by putting in no thanks. Just leave. Don't make a comment. Just leave if you don't like the video. I don't force you. You are not forced to watch my video. I don't think YouTube's forcing you to watch my videos. Is it a Clockwork Orange? Dear God, they didn't want to get it. I hope YouTube is not strapping you to your chair and forcing you to watch my channel videos. Right, Jasmine? A Clockwork Orange. The oranges of the investigation. We don't want to misspell oranges, do we, Jasmine? And I bring it up anyway. And also, Ian Blank, on that same video, Nephi's Vision of Latter-day Saint Mormons. See, I was about to get in on the video, and it started with propaganda. Stand with Israel. Ian, you're an anti-Semite. Why didn't YouTube flag this? When you know all the facts, you see the truth. And he's calling this propaganda. Right or wrong, it started with propaganda. He's making an excuse to not watch the rest of the video and not trust any of the content because I support the Israelis. As I've been going over with you, as I warned you in the beginning that this would happen, and it happened. Everybody is against Israel. Why? Because the Bible said so. They've interpreted it literally, and so they are fulfilling it literally as the evil people, claiming that they're the good guys, that their Jesus is going to support them in being the bad guys of fulfilling their own interpretation of the Jewish prophecies of the latter days. And here Ian exposes himself as an anti-Semite to dismiss the content of my video. And when I do discussions of Trump, same response. I was interested in your video content until you talked about Trump. Leave him alone. Stay away. He's directly tied to the prophecies of the Book of Mormon and the Bible. Evangelicals know this because they're purposely being evil to put Trump in to fulfill their interpretation of the Bible for the latter days. That's why they tolerate him, even though he's the beast of chapter 13. MAGA in the forehead. And I did the videos. Trump shofar horn in Hebrew is 666 in Gematria. And I already know it refers to the Roman numerals, IVXLCD. Add them up. But people want what they want to believe. And so, yeah, Ian should have been flagged for his anti-Semitism. Because I support Israel. Condemning the whole world who's against Israel. Should have been flagged, YouTube. Should have been flagged. Okay. Yep, there are some things, obviously, that are inside secrets between certain people and I. Not just Mormonisms, that if you're not Mormon and you come to my videos, you'd have no clue of. Oh, Jasmine. Jasmine. She is so fun.